Good morning. Let's finish the 2021 year in review of ancient Ernie lore. Yesterday we did January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and August. Now let's start in September. I can't see the screen because I'm using YouTube to go live. And when I go use YouTube to go live, I can't see the screen. What else do I need to say? Thank everybody for being here. And my Cash App is $, capital C, lowercase ONNIEKR. $, KR. Okay, let's go. I see the Lion Tigers live playing music. Ernie, here's a tip. The least you could do is play some, not rerun music, Hearing the same songs over. I told you how to request. I fought the law and the law run. Oh, I copied too much in this one. Now, this YouTube group, this Facebook group is hilarious. From what I understand, I think they might have started this group just to joke on Ernie. It ain't gonna work. Let's just go to Horror Mass News. Oop. This right here, this is the car that Ernie bought himself. 2017. This is the car that Ernie bought himself. Now, this will be out of date instead of the year. I had a very productive day. I want to thank Cardinal Automotive and Darren Mullins for the new Lexus. Looks like we now have more in common, Dr. Sak and Zeb Syed. More great news coming soon. Well, Dr. Sak and Zeb Syed, that would be who Ernie ripped off to get the money to buy that car. Horror Mouse News says, Ernie Shell received $10,000 this past August to put into the horror at the Plex convention, then bought a Lexus the next day. Sure did. This will be like I said, this will be out of order. This is a message from the doctor. Zeb, this is a son. Somebody said, sorry, just trying to get clarity on exactly how much Ernie stole. Was there a contract between Ernie and you? And the son said, not exactly. Dad did give Ernie $10,000 as a sponsor before the show, but Ernie had no money. My dad paid them with money out of his pocket. They did make enough to pay the celebs off, and they wouldn't have got home if my dad didn't pay. Now, this is different than the wrestlers. Ernie Shell received $10,000 this past August to put into the horror at the Plex convention, then bought a Lexus the next day. That's okay. Now we'll go through here. This is, let me see if there's any 2021 that was fit. No, because this is all before. But let's look. Oh, here is, I think this is Ernie driving in the car.
Being on top before.
Ernie Shell posted this video yesterday. He's convinced he's the best hockey mask artist on the planet. Let's watch. This is covered under fair use for entertainment purposes and commentary and review and education. How not to be a dipshit like Ernie Shell.
You lose that drive. You lose that hunger. You lose what makes you the champion that you are. Now, when you lose all that, or just say when you quit, other people come over and they take over you kind of like pass the torch. So when you do it again, you have another point to prove. And that point is that you're the best. And I'm going to prove to you guys that's exactly what I am. Until next time, I am the killer inside. Peace.
Let's see what the comments are. This was in 2017, remember? So before the trolls on YouTube, you can't blame the trolls on YouTube for this. This vehicle was recently purchased back in August. We reported on it here. Here's the link to the thread. That's what we just read. Jojo said, this guy's so full of himself. John said, this guy's a character. Scott said, this video is a shout out to all 12 of his fans. Lackey said, has anyone ever actually seen one of his finished masks? He claims he painted hundreds of them, but I've never seen an actual picture of one. It's like claiming you're the best chef in the world, but no one has ever seen you cook. David said, did this guy rip off a ton of people? Is there lawsuits against him? How is he able to drive such a nice vehicle when he owes so much money out? Doesn't make sense. And Justin said, totally random, but it looks like he's putting on some weight. No muscle, though. Fat, rather. Poff says, Sam, bet you he's driving in that new car. Sam says, more than likely. He said, with all his math class money. Yeah, he was going to take classes. He was going to teach classes then, too, not just classes on wrestling. Debbie said, you're a fake copycat. You can't do anything but lie, steal, and deceive. Dave said, amazing, truly amazing. 5 years ago. You see this? This was 5 years ago. This was before YouTube trolls. This was before Benny. This was before Jimbo. And I'm not sure about Kipper. But, 5 years ago. So what's your excuse for that, Ernie?
Okay, I'm going to try to do this video while I'm driving.
What's your excuse for that, Ernie? Let's look at this video. Ernie Shell Archives. Ernie Shell Archives. We know the answer. At least 3 years. This was in 2017.
Hey guys, Ernie Shell, also known as the Killer Inside. Now, it's been a while since I've done a few videos here and there, but I'm wanting to start doing a little bit more at a time. Maybe even doing some teaching videos on hockey mask painting. Now, a while ago, I asked my group, world-renowned hockey mask artist, Killer Inside, a quick question. I said, how long
World-renowned
does it take to make a hockey mask? Now that I'm asking you guys that. Now, a lot of them said, well, there's a few said it takes, 3 or 4 days to make one. And had a guy that actually even said it makes a couple weeks to make one. And then somebody said between 4 days and 3 weeks. Now, this is from start to finish. Now, I ask you, how long does it take to make a hockey mask? Now, what is your all's? I'm actually going to read the comments here and see what people say. I know it's kind of late, but I've been up and I'm going to be up for probably till about 5 o'clock in the morning doing this. And thanks, Amber. I appreciate that. Wait till you see my newest accomplishment. I'll be in a movie here coming in August. We're filming in New York, and it's going to be a pretty good movie. It's an action drama.
See a pattern here? Yesterday, we see that he was going to be in the movie Predator Hunter Nation. And now he's going to be in a movie in New York. It's going to be action.
Movie, so it's going to be pretty cool. I get to play a henchman. Hopefully, I'm going to get to be a bad guy. So.
And now,
I know
he's playing the bad guy. Remember what he said the other day? Well, I get to be the bad guy now.
Everybody's in the bed. I'm on one viewer right now, so I'm going to go ahead and explain this. When I say how long does it take to make a hockey mask, now there's 2 different things you can look at, but as a professional, I'm automatically going to say what kind of hockey mask you want. Which part do you want? Part 3, part 4, part 5, part 6, part 7, part 8.
He's got to give you an excuse why it takes so long.
8, part 9, X, and continue into verses and remake. I mean, which one do you want? Then I can judge the time that it's going to take me to paint that mask. But the big question is here is when I ask, how long does it take to make a hockey mask? A lot of you guys who's not in the business and who don't understand really what part this mask was and this and how the mask differ, I don't think that the mask was the same, it was all the same, which is not. Each mask was different in its own way. Of course, the molds and the shape might be the same, but there was always something with the painting or the chips or the propeller damage in the Part 7 mask. Something's always different in it. But the people the people don't have the trained eye, they don't see that.
Get to it, Ernie. Get to it. Quit making excuses. What he's doing is he's making excuses of why people never got their hockey masks. He's going to say it takes a long time. Well, it's 2023 and some of these folks are still waiting.
So that's the difference in being an artist and being someone who just wants a mask and not knowing, which is nobody's fault. And it just takes experience, and with experience it comes time. And after you do,
it's even been said that Ernie Shell didn't paint one mask. He either stole somebody else's work or he had someone do it for him.
This over and over and over for about 7.5.
But that is a rumor. I can't prove that.
Years, you understand that. But there's a lot of things that's, I had to do and had to endure in order to be where I'm at today and what I've done and the accomplishments I've had.
Right.
First off, I had to make sacrifices.
What?
And one such sacrifice was pretty much, you see what I have now? I may have this, doing this and that, and make it.
What do you have now? Let's rewind that. Let's hear what you have now.
And after you do this over and over and over for about 7.5 years, you understand that. But, there's a lot of things that's, I had to do and had to endure in order to be where I'm at today and what I've done.
Where have we heard that before? Where have we heard that before? Same shit he says about being a predator hunter, right?
And the accomplishments I've had. First off, I had to make sacrifices.
What?
And one such sacrifice was pretty much, you see what I have now? I may have this, doing this and that. And
see what I have now? I may have this, this and that. He doesn't say what he has because he ain't got shit. He still doesn't have shit. He didn't have shit back then. No. Oh, he has the car probably that he ripped off. Yeah.
Making my career, but I sacrificed my personal life. And
where have we heard that before? Sacrificed his personal life to be a predator hunter too. Man, this dude he is a sacrifice and motophobe, right? Sacrificed for the hockey mask. It sacrificed his personal life. How do you sacrifice your personal life, Ernie? Then you go to be a predator hunter and you sacrifice your personal life there too.
Jeez. That's something, I don't have now. I don't have my little boy. I get to, he comes up running to me like he did.
You don't have his little boy then. You didn't have his little boy now. He's blaming the trolls now. What's your excuse then, Ernie? You never produced any masks, so it's not like you were taking your time making masks.
Every day, and daddy, or her little boy that was, I claimed as my boy, and I don't have none of that no more. Matter of fact, it's been a while since I don't get to see my son now hardly. I don't get to see the way.
He blames the trolls for that now. Back then he's blaming the hockey masks. Blames everybody but himself.
I don't get to see him the way I want to, and to me that's everything in the world. But
everything in the world. Yeah, you threw it all away and didn't give a shit.
No matter what you do in life, there's always something you lose, and I've learned that.
Oh. Same shit we heard for predator hunter, right? Same thing. Who gives up their child to paint a hockey mask? Better yet, who gives up their child to fake paint a hockey mask?
Through the hard ways, and I've learned that through, with being social media. I probably have the biggest hater bunch in the world now, but not the world.
I wonder why, Ernie. When you take money to make masks and you don't produce them, yeah, you're going to get haters. Remember, another common thing, the haters, it's the haters. It's always the haters' fault.
But I actually have 10 or 12 guys that just I don't know what it is with me. I mean, I really don't even know these guys, but they can't stand me. But
you didn't pay them for the hockey mask.
No, but
I mean, they paid you for the hockey masks, and you didn't get them. Produce them.
To the bright side, the better you do in life, the more haters you'll have. But
that is the stupidest excuse anybody has ever said. Or you must be doing something right. No, there's a lot of good people out there that don't have a lot of haters.
I used to fight with these guys. I used to want to fight them. I used to do all this. I used to get on there and run my mouth. What is it? I mean, what does it settle? I mean, what does it do? It does not do nothing. It just causes more hate. So, nowadays I look on toward life. I don't look on looking back. I look on going forward. And
Stupid.
I'll see you guys my next great adventure. Hopefully.
I can't believe he said that. I have a video, Ernie's next big adventure.
It's on the big screen in New York. Till next time, Killer Inside. Peace.
Oh my God. If you Tiggers do not see through Ernie Shell by now, just with this one video, you all have issues. Let's see what the comments were. Justin, the boy with the pyrite tongue instead of golden tongue. Pyrite is fake gold. John, always play the victim when he himself takes advantage of others. Massive ego and little man syndrome. Brandy Gray says, I guess he gave up masking, LOL. Hunting pedos now, but I'm kind of suspicious of him. Fighting Summer Wells. That was a year ago somebody said that. Yep, see, there's a pattern. There's a pattern of behavior. Now let's see what's next. Did we play this one?
Disconnected. Of course, everything went wild and crazy.
Okay, this was...
Hear no more and getting them in the way that things should be done. So,
dang it.
You got something disconnected. Of course, everything went...
This says, Real Talk with Ernie Shell, a.k.a. Scammer. We're still looking for sponsor to provide often requested subtitles. Please bear with us. We call this video 53. Ernie Shell, what the hell is a laser scan? Maybe you can dedicate a video to explaining that for us here at #HorrorBaskNews. Oh, God, this is going to be good.
Crazy with my last feed. I don't get to usually come on here no more. I've been very, very busy painting masks and getting things done and getting them in the way that things should be done. So you guys check out my website, FridayThe13thMask.com. Check out the
another thing common website.
New site.
Here's a fun fact. I don't think you might be able to get IP addresses off of YouTube. I'm not real technical on that, but I do know once you go to an off-site website, an independent website, like an Ernie Shell website, he can get IP addresses. Now, if you use a VPN that screws up your location to say, like, if you're in Dodge City, you'll say you're in Paris, wherever, it'll just make a fake name. Then he can't get your real IP. But once you go from YouTube to an off-site independent website, they could get your IP. That's why, in my opinion, Ernie Shell always has a website or wants a website.
New page. I've got a lot of things going on there. For the new members, I'm actually looking for 2 more artists that I can train up and teach them the secrets of painting these hockey masks.
He's looking for 2 more people to do the work for him because he can't do the work in the first place, and people are about ready to hand him his ass.
But you guys always remember, like I was saying before in the last feed, it's not the big things that people, like your customers, they remember. And it's not really what they go after and what they pick apart. It's always the small things. So if you can train your eyes and your mind and learn what you're doing and, just understand and take your time and understand it, the small things, everything else comes naturally. That's a proven fact. That's always been. It's just like life. Now, October 1st is going to be a great day. Palmer, man, we're going to have a great day. We really are. I've got a lot going on with that. I'm going to hang out with the guys from Friday the 13th, the video game. Ooh, it's going to be sweet. I'm going to be introducing the new Holy Grail hockey mask and Scarefest.
Ooh, it's going to be sweet.
So, a lot going on, guys. So, stay tuned. Again, I've been so busy doing masks. I mean, you can see I'm sweating right now. I pulled
God. Ooh, I'm sweating.
53 masks yesterday. 53, guys. 53. Now, a lot of it's blanks, but a lot of it's orders that I've got that's going out. I'm going to start doing more videos. Last week was kind of hectic. Had a little stalker issue, but I really don't go in that. I do the Facebook jail.
Stalker issue. Yeah, another thing in common, stalker issue.
But we took care of all that. Until next time, I'm killed. I'm killed, guys. I'm tired. I'm very tired. I mean, my hands are cramping. I mean, my nerves in my hands not work right, but, you know, I'm all right.
Poor thing.
Tomorrow's going to be a great day for the Part 7s. Mike Collins, James Rand, all of you guys, I'm going to have some stuff up there. James, I'm going to be having your 9. Sorry it took so long, guys, but this has been like hectic. I mean, I've got contract after contract I'm going through right now.
Another thing in common, contract after contract. It's always got a contract.
I'm trying to get everything done. I've got a lot of 7s mainly. The 7s is going to be out of this world. I mean, I've really, really concentrated and changed everything on with that. I've got a surprise. I've got some things I'm working for with Mr. Beekler, John Paul Beekler. So, I mean, I've got a lot going on. I've got a lot going on with Terry Ballard. I'm going to be doing some 3s.
Yeah.
The Ultimate Holy Grail hockey mask. That's going to be awesome. The laser scan 3s are out. They'll be here very, very soon. The Part 6s will be. So it'll be the 3s, the 6. I've actually got a butt for sale if you guys are interested want to start.
A butt for sale?
And yes, Anthony, yours. You've got 3 7s and something else. A 6, but I've not got your 6 yet. I've got your 7s though. And the thing about it is, guys, when you start looking at these masks and you start putting more and more into these masks, you don't know when to quit.
Yeah, you don't want to quit. You quit taking orders, you dipshit.
Just add to make it even better and better and better. And I'm usually one that does videos like crazy. I get on live feedback. I have a lot of fun with it, but I've been so busy I ain't had a chance to. Been working out, trying to get in shape, got some good stuff.
Another thing, that too, always working out, working to get in shape.
Coming up, so trying my best just to get things done and get back in shape too. Guys, I am bad out of shape, so I'm starting to learn to get back in shape.
Yeah, we do that.
So hopefully I can get back in shape in time to kick some ass. Until next time, Killer Inside. Peace.
Poor Ernie, so worn out. So
hey guys,
worn
sorry
out.
about the feedback. Something
Let's go through the comments.
Of course, everything.
I hope you little Tiggers are watching. Can't be the YouTube haters, you know, before the YouTube haters were even existed, right? See, I left this comment 18 weeks ago. But because now he's on YouTube preying on vulnerable women, old women using a lie that he finds missing children to do it. Randy Jenkins said, Constance, are there any Facebook groups that know of this that follow his exploits? I know you all have those YouTube channels, but I don't have a YouTube account. I'll have to see before I answer that. Brian Kohler says, wait. Is this the same dude that screwed over DDP ETC back in 2011 in Bluefield, West Virginia at his wrestling show for not paying any of the wrestlers for showing up? How is he not in jail? Horror Mass News says, yes, same guy. Brian said, didn't he go to jail for this? Horror Mass News said, Brian Kohler for the DDP Bluefield incident. Yes, he has quite a history. Just a second. Okay. Yes, he has quite a history of being arrested, actually. Some claim he is some sort of protected FBI informant because he keeps getting his charges dropped. Here's the article. That's for the Bluefield Telegram for the wrestling incident. And here is Ernie still has quite a past. Let's see what this says. This is a YouTube video. This is fair use under criticism and commentary and review, an educational purpose, how not to be a dumbass like Ernie Shell.
Ernie Shell has quite a record. In
This is
2011,
from Evil
he
Exists.
was arrested for not paying wrestlers.
Let's
What an
give a
interesting
thumbs up.
story. He had promised to pay and provide motel rooms for all of the wrestlers who appeared on that particular Saturday night, said Deputy Rose. 2 of the wrestlers, Jim the Anvil Neidhart and Diamond Dallas Page, flew in to participate in the event, but all of the others drove here. Some of them came from as far away as Nashville.
We've already heard that, though, so thank you, Evil Exists. Ricky said, watch this con artist. What a joker. Dan Ryan said, secrets? If you have screenshots from the Blu-rays of the film and listen to the docs, there are no real secrets. By laser scan, he means 3D scan for 3D print. The original part 3D mask rotted away, so you can't 3D scan something that doesn't exist anymore. Joshua says, PEG doesn't really rot through PETG doesn't really rot through, though. Someone took that mask and kept it, just like the Part 4 shower scene mask. Oh, we don't care about all that. Olympia said, he's a prime example of what happens when cousins fuck each other. Redfoot says, teach them secrets. Ha, 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 ha. Randy said, bump for awareness. Tony said, bump for the hat. Tony said, Holy Grail hockey mask, 53 guys, 53. Patricia said, BS or is still on YouTube. When is there going to be a stop to him? It'll be a stop to him when people stop believing his bullshit. Little Tiggers, are you watching? I hope all you little Tiggers are watching. Maybe today we'll just go through videos instead of doing the rest of the year. Let's just see what we got out here. We went through that. We went. How long's this one?
So
This is titled A Stroll to the Water and Docks with This Jason Takes Manhattan Mask, 2019. Now, he was in New York in 2019. I completely believe that he's been with MAGA in some form or fashion since about around this time. But that's just me. I can't prove that. Oh, God, this is 28 minutes.
Yeah, it feels crazy. Imagine what it'd be like wintertime coming off this sun. But, you know, hey. Whoa! I about fell my ass in that.
We tell him a shot?
Big old circle was going straight down the hill. So, anyways, we're going to go check this mask out. What it looks like on a boat or near the water. I'll do some cool shit you want to say. I don't know. Cool. Oh, wow, I can see it. Ooh, look at the lights. Oh, yeah, we're good. Let's go ahead and...
Maybe I can speed this
Everybody
up.
said New York is bad. And New York's an opportunity place. That's the way I look at it. High as hell, but you get paid a lot. And if you can manage supply and demand, you're good.
I wonder why he's walking.
Now I just got to figure out where the hell I'm going. I think it's going this way. It ain't going down and going around. I am pretty sure, but we're going to walk over here on this other side and look down. That's what.
I wonder if this was around the date where he got caught with the syringe in New York that he said he was making the hockey mask with. Jimbo and Kemper would know that.
I want to be at down that way. So, let's see here.
Amber says, "Why are you walking in the dark in the city, appearing, appearing to be lost?"
Just taking some photos, just out strolling, checking the area out tonight. Just looking like I want to get over there.
Looks like a highway run to me.
It's pretty cool. And I think I can do that. Like over toward the water. Like going up this way. And I think it cuts down. Nah, let's go take some pictures. This on the boat.
That's a wise idea. Walk around New York at night carrying that hockey mask. What's the worst that could happen?
That's my goal anyway. I believe I see where my cut's at up there. Oh, Lord. Plus, this gives me a little bit of exercise. Already got enough exercise. The hell, I said that. Push it to the limit. We only live one life, right? Sweet. I'm breaking these Jordans in.
Oh. Didn't we just hear him say not too long ago when MAGA bought tennis shoes? I've never wore tennis shoes. I don't wear tennis shoes. Now he's wearing Jordans.
Be quiet, Brandy. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm not lost. Actually, I probably am, but I'm going to find something cool anyways. Check his shadow out, guys. I look like I'm 300 pounds. That was this big old sweatshirt I got on. It's pretty cool, though.
Biggest he's ever been. Dang, Ernie, this is boring. I feel like that meme.
This badass.
I feel like that meme where the guy's standing there going, poking him, do something, poking him, do something. Can't find a speed setting. No, I don't want to save this. Dang.
Here's where I might be getting my next automobile from, guys.
After you ripped off the $10,000?
Hey, what's up, man? Hey, bro. I was at Justin Motto's boxing gym up here in Catskill, New York, man. Here today. Had a great time. Fought with Coach Westbrook.
But that's a lie.
Pretty good game.
Was this when he was supposed to be working for Trump? Maybe too. I don't know. At Trump Towers.
Some people's probably watching me on here, laughing their asses off because I'm thinking now he's gonna get lost. Best way to learn a place, the way I've always found out, is just go and get lost.
What the fuck?
You'll learn it.
We need to start Ernie's wise wisdom quotes. The best way to go learn someplace is to go get lost. Can't make this shit up, folks.
I think I know where I'm going.
Watch out for the train, Ernie. The best way to learn something is to go get lost.
Now, I'm probably going to mess up right here at this intersection here because I don't know if this is it or not, but I'm thinking it is. So,
now, folks, he's got a smartphone in his hand. So it's not like he couldn't Google the shit first or even go to Google Maps with GPS and it would just tell him, Ernie, in 300 feet, turn left.
I think it is always. It's getting a good little walk. I know it's heading toward the water, so.
Oh.
Hey, I figured it's it. It's heading toward the water. I was getting ready to get pulled over by the police. And I said, what are you doing out here, man? I really don't understand what I'm doing.
We'll go back to catch that little tidbit. But probably getting ready to pull over by the police. Well, what are the odds, Ernie? Walking around New York in the dark, appearing to be lost, holding a Jason hockey mask. What are the odds you're going to get pulled over? But let's rewind 10 seconds to hear that little goofy thing you just said.
It's getting a good little walk. I know it's heading toward the water, so. Hey, I figured it's it. It's heading toward the water. I was getting ready to get pulled over by the police. And I said, what are you doing out here, man? I really don't understand what I'm doing out here, but forgive me.
I really don't. That conversation is going to go well. And you wonder why you get beat up by the police. You're walking around New York at night with a hockey mask. And when you get pulled over, they'll say, what are you doing out here? And you're going to say, I really don't understand what I'm doing out here. Again, what's the worst could happen, Ernie?
Second, I'll probably figure it out.
Sure, Ernie. I hope you find your way back.
Like, no, man, I promise I'm not mental. And I haven't escaped from nothing. So.
Another reoccurring thing. Nah, guys, I promise I'm not mental. And I haven't escaped anything. Ernie, my dog Rocky, what he does is he pees every now and then so he can smell his way back home. That might be a future tip for you.
Oh, I will. Don't say all that. Oh, this is it. I bet I'm lost.
I bet you are
think we
too.
go around this. Come on, where's some signs at?
The signs and the symbols.
Hey, I've always been one. You have to defy the odds. I know it's over that fence out there, so we're defying the odds. We always defy the odds.
Define the odds, aka also known as being a dipshit, not know what the hell you're doing in the first place.
Let's see. Sailing? Does that say sailing? It does say sailing school. So at least we're at the sailing school, so we're good. That means water. It means on the water. May have to go through that. It's all around here.
He's looking for the signs and the symbols to the water, and he sees sailing school. He's on the right path. Stop! Stop it!
Oh, yeah.
Stupid dog, stop it.
Somebody better not
Lay
never
down.
ever say that I ain't dedicated to this shit. Because I am.
Dedicated to walking in the dark lost?
Perfection is where I'm after. It's where I've always been when I do these masks.
He's walking in the dark to perfect the masks.
It's a good year. I'll be willing to bet that there's a shortcut back in there. But, what do they say?
But he's a pussy and ain't gonna take it.
About shortcuts. There's no such thing in life, right?
You think you know that by now?
Just take it around. I hope I'm going the right way. I should have just got through that fence when I had a chance.
You need some music, Ernie.
The battery's gonna hold up. It'll be all right. I'm burning up the shirt though, literally. I pull this other shirt off, oh, I might get picked up by people. All these rippling muscles I got. All these rippling muscles I got.
Yeah, he was just so funny.
At least I'm laughing at.
Right.
Oh, what is it? Right there. No, I won't call it crazy.
Ryan
I
Tigger.
mean, maybe a little bit of mix of both.
Lost in New York.
I just want to see. I mean, I was down here the other day in a vehicle. I'm sure I was down this way. Guys, you guys don't know me. I mean, I start off walking, thinking about a mile or something. Hell, I'll walk 6 or 7 miles and just let time just, you know, get lost with the time.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're going the right way. Look how big I look. I look like a big old fat looking hillbilly come out of Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I did come back Kentucky.
Yep. Ernie, look for the Big Dipper and find the North Star.
Guys, how blasted it is. In the vehicle, I didn't think it was this far, but obviously it is.
Oh, Ernie, we're bored.
Come off and tie around the waist. I've been losing weight. I went down to 142 pounds. I'm back like at I'm probably at a welterweight right now, maybe a lightweight.
Another reoccurring theme. Don't we hear that all the time? Oh, I've lost some weight. I'm down to 32-inch size jeans, or I'm down to 130 pounds, or something like that.
I don't think I'm 155. I think I'm more like 145, which should weight by just yet. So flyweight, that is. Hey, we'll get somewhere, guys. Woo, New York. Hey, what is that they say? You can't beat them, join them?
If he's in New York and he was working for Trump Towers, why doesn't he have a vehicle? I don't understand what this man has such an issue with a vehicle all the time. Was this before Uber? Did he? Yeah, this probably was before Uber, right?
Hey, you get on these subways up here, I'm telling you. And Grand Central and running up and down them steps, Lord have mercy. Especially carrying luggage. Whew. It is whip you in the shape. Oh, I see it. Hold on, guys. I think I see it through these weeds here. Weeds.
Go with him, Ernie. Go with him. Go in the bushes with that hockey mask. What's the worst that can happen?
Be awesome.
I hate that I can't see comments. I'm going to have to figure this out. Go in the bushes, Ernie.
Oh, it's going to be fun. Just thought my police officer. That would be funny, y'all.
Yeah. Real fun. You didn't think it was too funny in Madison County?
Come on, guys.
Go in the bushes, Ernie. Go in the bushes. Carry that hockey mask. What's the worst that can happen? Oh, don't sing to us.
This dedication is best, and I think we're here. Oh, I see it. I said building. Move this on around this. I know. Oh, this is it. This is it. I know it is. I remember this.
Cool. 15 more minutes of this, folks. Stay with me.
I know we're getting somewhere.
Yeah, we sure are.
Oh. Check this out. There's tracks. Bet you that's the water.
Bet you it is. Go through the bushes.
Check that out. Look at these subways. By the way, this is the subway stuff, or this is actually the train station here. Where I was at the other day. These are trains, and they run to Grand Central Station in Manhattan. You can see there's a long way. Can you imagine, guys? Look at this.
Railroad tracks. Fascinating.
Please be that way. Oh, hell. Okay, now let's see.
Good God.
I'm thinking we take this drive. And I'm thinking I'm right because I think that's the water. Is that it? Come on, let me think.
Go through the bushes.
Or does it go around? I gotta look around at this.
Go through the bushes.
I know the water. Damn. Is it this way? Or is it this way?
Flip a coin.
The dock. See, the park's this way. Yacht club. So it has to be this way.
It has to be.
So,
The signs and the symbols.
no, I'm actually at the water.
But Ernie,
right
Ernie,
here.
wait. I heard a wise man once say, your eyes and your ears will deceive you, but your God-given heart will lead you. Ignore that yacht sign. Ignore that yacht sign. Just go by what your heart tells you to do, okay?
Because the water's right over there. I'm sure. Because right here's where I parked at the other day. And I looked over and boom, there's the water. So,
The water's got to be there.
I'm going to go down into the water.
Did someone move the water?
The yachts is at. Because I was sure that there's like a little bridge here. Please be. Oh, hell yeah. Here it is, guys.
Cool.
We're right. Look at this. Yeah.
There's the water.
So the yacht club.
Is that the water? Or is that
I
the
gotta figure
sea?
this out. This side's house.
Oh yeah, that's wise. Act like weirdo with hockey mask around somebody's house. What's the worst could happen?
See, that goes down and around. No, this is the house. So this has to go down. Here's where I break my neck at, guys. But we're going to try. Oh,
You totally look like you fitted at the yacht club.
okay,
Ernie.
hold up, Ernie. Come on, shot. I can't see nothing. Now, if it goes down this way and around. Ooh, this looks like it.
Ernie, we're bored. You should play some music like Eye of the Tiger or some shit.
Here's where I drowned that short tomorrow. Right around and down. Oh, yeah.
Riveting content, Ernie. Riveting content.
So this is it.
This is it. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Can you hear me, Ernie? Ernie, can you hear me? There's an echo. Ernie. Just a minute, guys. What are we going to do when we get to the water, Ernie?
So, obvious, I hear a dog.
Dogs are always by water.
Oh, I know what that is. That's a big ass rat. Literally. Look how big that rat is. Look at that. Guys, I ain't never seen that like that. Look how big that rat is, or whatever that thing is.
Just say hi to him.
I scared to live in hell right out there. Hear something sniffing around and look around and rats big
Pet it.
size.
Pet it, Ernie.
You can like literally hear them.
You ain't got a hair on your ass if you don't pet that rat, Ernie.
Check this out. But here's your. Let me sit down and watch this thing. Half Moon Bay Marina and guest only.
Yep, don't go in there, Ernie. Guests only. You're not invited.
See, I was gonna walk out there, but I think I got it blocked off or something. But anyway, we can see.
What are the odds? A yacht club would be blocked off.
See this mask. Cool. It's a river rat. Cool. That'd make my day. I see a river rat. That's worth the walk right there.
Ooh,
Right? In my face, guys. Look that still a little bit. Got blue. It's healing.
go pet the rat.
I mean, look at these rats. Look how big that son bitch
Go
is.
pet it.
See that, guys? Look how big that big thing is. Look at his feet. That thing's like a cat or something. Hell, I'm running from that thing. Look at that. Look at his eyes.
Go pet it.
That is a rat.
Go pet it.
It's the size of that thing.
Ah.
Come in, mate. You getting kicked. Oh, we'll fight.
I bet you won't.
That's a rat.
I fought the rat and the rat won.
Look at that. It's a big ass rat. Look at that thing.
Go pet it.
Look at that, guys.
Go pet it.
That is that a coon? A raccoon?
It's a raccoon.
I don't know what the hell that is. I think it's a raccoon.
It's
You
a
know raccoons in
raccoon,
New
you
York.
goofball.
It's something that I don't want to make mad and piss off. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's a
Hey,
raccoon,
don't
you
you
goof.
follow me? Hey, whoa. Yeah, ain't a bunch of shit over here. It don't work like that, buddy. But anyways, I'm here where I can take my
It's Splinter from the
videos
Teenage
and
Mutant Ninja
masks. Hey,
Turtles.
whoa. You be coming at me? Shit, I still don't. It is a coon. I know I see it. Man, it's untelling what's in this water.
I'm telling. Fish.
Shit, I ain't getting bit. I kick it over the other side of New York over that way.
Sure you would, Ernie. Sure you would.
It's Splinter from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, my face is so freaking bruised up.
Why?
It's getting better. Oh, hell no. What is that making noise?
Ain't that another common theme? His face is always bruised up. Ernie, why's your face bruised up? 2019. What's the date here? June 24th, 2019. Why was your face bruised up in New York?
This is where you fall in and something like Jaws gets you.
Yeah, because Jaws was known to be in New York Harbor.
Damn light just went out. Okay, so anyways, I think I got what I want to get. I just want to get closer.
Lost?
Because I was wanting to shoot a shot like of the mask over where the boats are still visible. And I get over toward that coon and it tries to eat my mask or it tries to fight. Well, man, tell you what, it'd be a fight for its life. I tell you, I ain't fooling no coons. I want to do a shot about like this. Watch me lose this mask right here. Kind of throw the mask down. I need it propped up. So,
Oh, what a goof. Ernie, you should spend more time making the masks than getting lost in shooting the masks. Pro
this is
tip.
Jason Takes Manhattan mask. Badass mask. But I want to kind of like get this shot. Like the mask kind of propped up a little bit.
Oh, my Lord.
Prop it up. Find me a rock. That way it's in the background of these boats. And I can kneel down and get this shot. That'd be badass. On this mask. Especially when I adjust the light on it where it ain't too
Cody
bright.
said,
In this mask, you can actually see a lot of the detail.
looks great. How much you charge to
Some
make me
bitch,
one, bro?
you just
Don't do it,
watch
bro. Don't do it.
Hey, your ass need to go somewhere already. Get off of that. Oh, hell. I want to fight. This coon,
He fought the coon and the coon won.
I will run from this coon. I swear I will.
We know you will.
These rabbit-ass bastard coons. Because it ain't getting my
He's going to snatch the mask and
It
run.
ain't getting this. So what I might end up doing
What?
is finding a piece of wood or rock or something.
Oh, criminy.
I still want to get that damn tomorrow.
Ask
I'm
the
coming back
raccoon to
out here.
hold it. Make the raccoon your friend.
Shit.
That coon can hold it.
Damn it.
What a cute
The stuff
picture.
I do to get a damn picture.
New York
It's
with
a
a coon
bird's
holding it.
nest, Jared. Check it out, guys.
Yeah, fell out of a tree, Ernie.
Let's
Okay.
put this mask right here over. Come on, guys. Okay. Look. Can't get that. Not close enough.
Ernie, you're not very good about general awareness, situational awareness. You should have brought a stick with you. If you're going to prop the mask up, you should have brought a stick. Or, I know, look for a tree. Look for a tree,
Some big
Ernie.
ass right here.
There's usually a stick where a
Go
tree
damn,
is.
knock me out, whoop its hind end, or it whoop me one.
Look for a tree, Ernie. Find a stick.
Hey, look, I'll fight bigger people and bigger things, but by God, a damn coon or whatever, a rat, especially one the size of me,
Pussy.
anything smaller than me, I'm running. That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying. Anything bigger than me, its ass is whipped, or mine is one.
Sure.
That's where I am. I'm just vice versa. Uh-oh, here's something else over here. What is this?
Lord, I don't know.
Oh, it's right there. Man, I'm going to do a Discovery Channel thing. animals in New York. Hell no. Here's some noise ground. I heard that one coon breathing. I thought it was a dog. I was like, or a rat, river rat. That one was a river rat. One was a coon.
Jesus. Exaggerate much, Ernie?
Oh, this been a pretty shot right here. If I could just get down there.
Fall in, Ernie. Fall in.
My happy ass is walking over there.
Go ahead. Fall in.
Hell yeah. That's where we going. We taking it big time. And we get some good shots. I'm going to rename this video Coon City.
Cody said, bro,
Rat,
you from
Coon
Everett
City,
and you're
that's
scared of a
what we call
coon?
it. River rat. That thing is scary as hell. That literally scared me, guys. I ain't gonna lie.
We know.
Anything smaller than me, hey, my ass is running. If it's bigger than me, I'll fight it.
Yeah. Pixar didn't
If
happen,
my
Ernie.
size or smaller, nope, done.
Pixar didn't happen. 4 more minutes, guys. 4 more minutes. I would.
I'm not scared of a coon, man. I just don't want to. I'm in New York. There's toxic shit up here, man. That thing might have been wallowing around it and it bite me and it liable to turn me into Teenage Mutant Ninja Coon or something. I don't know. I don't trust that shit, man.
Amber said, Mama said you better get home. She said someone would snatch you up. That'd be the end of you. Aw, Ernie can never go back to see his mama.
I ain't know where I'm going right now. Looks like it's going down in the boat dock, which I already been anyways. 50% battery.
Shanna says, oh my.
Time I get back, oh God.
You better shoot that
Hopefully
shot,
in a few
Ernie.
days,
Get
guys,
it.
I'll be back on here and I'll do some more. My face is, you seen a minute ago, I barely hit it. I was showing you. Hell, it's got a few places still on it. Some blued up marks. I don't like that. Makes me feel insecure about myself. I don't know why, but it just does. I mean, if I'd done it like in a natural fight or something, I would have been all right about it. But it's just having my pride, man. Having a pair of brass knuckles took to me. You know,
No.
3 or 4 licks in the face. Hell,
No.
that just kind of earns you down.
Say it ain't so. Brass knuckles, licks to the face in New York. Where have we heard that before?
Hey. I was kind of amazed
Ernie has the damnedest luck ever, people. The damnedest luck.
you couldn't knock me out, though. At least I don't think you did. Even with brass knuckles, I mean, hell, at least that shows me I got a real high pain tolerance and I can be hit hard and not be. Well, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, this is beautiful.
Cody said, you ever going to come back to Everett's, bro? Well, bro, I don't know about them, but nope. Now, nope.
I appreciate it. Thanks, Joe. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'm hoping to get down here just here. All I need now is run into a security guard. Oh, you can't go down this way. Yeah, I'm going.
I bet
Just
you
get
don't.
this picture of this damn mask. Now,
I bet you
one of the
don't.
artist guys goes out here and does stuff like this for this.
Remember,
Literally.
where we heard that too? What of the YouTuber guys does this? Whatever YouTuber does this, he has the same reoccurring theme all the time. I'll bet you your customers would appreciate more of you making the mask and less of you getting lost to take a picture of the mask.
Look, I look like King Kong out here in this big old sweatshirt. Yes, I'm
No, you
burning
don't.
up. That's getting ready to come off. That way, if a coon does try to get me, I can run from it. No.
Worried about a
Ooh, this is
coon.
neat. I like this. Obviously, where's it going? Oh,
What
I see the
country
movie.
boy's worried about a
Already see
coon?
the movie. My eyes already seeing it and everything. Oh, it's going down. It goes around the boat dock. I'll never find my way back. Look
I
at
bet you
that.
don't.
That is beautiful. Look at that. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. God damn it. Nothing hanging on. Mr. Coon jump up out of Ernie had my damn mask. I'd
Told
be
you,
done.
ask the coon to hold it.
I have to run it down. Well, I see some people.
Stick it on a tree.
Yeah, that's it now. We go ahead and turn this here off, save some battery. Oh, it went 16% down. That's crazy. But this is beautiful. Look at this, guys. Like, all I want to do is get out to where I can, right here is perfect. Get out here. Well, put this mask on that. And we've got it. And then we're ready. If I need a rock.
You might. Pick one up. Carry it.
I don't know if you see what I'm seeing, but I'm going to need this right here for a second. All for the perfect shot. Make sure you don't snake you. Ain't that poisonous anyway here. Ooh, like that. No. That shows too much of the mask. Shit. There it is. Okay, right there. It's perfect there.
Amber says, Mama said you were meant to be out walking in the dark in New York at the lake. She said someone would have you thrown in the lake to go home and go back in the morning. Listen to Mama, Ernie.
Need to get this rock. This is beautiful. Actually holding it. I was holding it right here. And like kind of cast it out over the bay there.
Yeah, do that. Throw it in the water.
Come on, Raccoon. Come grab this mask what you get. Your ass will be whipped so fast. Like that.
You ain't gonna whip no coon.
And then I love this. It changes colors. Well, guys. Oh yeah, I am mental, but I'll be right back, guys. Let me get these pictures.
Okay, well, that wasn't very fun, Ernie. Come on, Edith. Come on, Tiny. Come on. Edith, come here. These dogs are just having fits today. They can't get along for shit. Come on, Tiny, get here. There you go. Ernie Shell, the Ernie Shell Archives. You can take a lick in this mask.
I'm going to show you guys something. This is a new custom mask.
Video from 4/17/12.
I did. I'm going to call it my destroyer mask. I actually made it just for personal issues and, just to clear my head up. So, as you see, I shaped it like a skull. I put some cracks in it. Cracked it up and everything. And now, today, guys, we're going to see exactly how much damage that this mask can take. So, without further ado, this is kind of crazy. You guys don't do this at home. I would say I'm a trained professional, but
He's
I'm
not.
So we put the mask on. It's pretty cool, don't it? Now, if a normal person was to punch you, oh God, it's gonna hurt like that. It's like you could take a lick in this mask. A little bit, spit up blood a little bit, but you see, and a punch is not gonna hurt this mask. You see this?
You hit like a girl.
Now my face is gonna be red as hell probably because I've got that damn rivet go right straight through my head, but I'm just showing you that a normal punch, you don't see redness on my face and everything, but I'm telling you, this mask takes the lick off the face. So that, I guess
that mask takes the lick off the face. Chiquita, come here. Move out of her way. Chiquita, move out of her way. Come here. Now, Edith, good God. They're like little kids today. She's looking at me. She's looking at me. She's touching me. Jesus.
Prove that theory. Hell, I shoot these things with 9mm and it don't break them and crack them or nothing. So when these guys say, hey, man, I'll take my fist and just break them, man, I don't know about that.
Well, they probably don't hit like a girl.
Until next time, on the Killer Inside saying, peace.
Yeah, what's the goofy comments under this? I don't think there is any. Okay, we watched that one. Let's see what this one is.
Killer Hawk Studios news, and this is the real Killer Hawks, guys. This ain't the fake Killer Hawks, as somebody else claims that stole my name. Anyways, this is a real quick video to run down what's going on today. We have Silent Stalker Pro going around.
This was from February 2017.
10 to 20% off of next orders because what Ernie Shell, the scammer, and Night Stalker's doing. No, that's not why you're doing 20% off your stuff, bro. That ain't why. You need to come clean to these people. These people deserve honesty, and you need to tell them why, because you're not selling shit, and your stuff ain't gonna count. That's why. All you have to do is look at the pictures. Oh, boom, done with that. On to the next business. On to the next business. Devil's Rejects group. You know, there's a big post on there. I would love to be a part of that group, guys. Unfortunately, I'm banned, so I can't speak for myself, so I have to let video speak for me. You know, Rob Cascola, Coca-Cola, I understand where you're coming from and all this, and this artist can paint better than this. And also Sean Mahoney, I accept your Part 6 challenge, but we do it for pinks. How's that? Sean, you ain't got it in you, brother. Because you know why? You're one of those artists that paints for this and not this.
Oh.
So don't bring my name.
Oh, Ernie, again with the heart.
In anything if you don't want me using your name in anything. That's what I look at. Now, Brenda York. Honey, my God, honey, baby. I'm telling you, I'm so sorry that what happened with your 7. I really, truly am. I tried to paint you a nice product that was actually screen used, the way they did the screen used mask with the little paper brad, you know. And I'm sorry you didn't like that. But before, honey, I've always told people that I've worked with, before you open your mouth, always check the facts first. That's all I'm saying. And the only difference between your mask, the way I've done the paper brads in the back, you know, in the back the way it's folded over, then the screen use mask, they glued the ones in the screen use. And the reason I didn't glue yours is because I know you had long hair, you know, like girly long hair, and I didn't want you putting that mask on and then letting it sit there and you going through your friends, you know, and all that, and then trying to take it off and it pulling a big bald spot out of your head.
Right.
Anyways, back out of that. Oh, Dale, man, brother, let me tell you something. I'd rather just refund your money, okay, than let you have a Part 6 that belonged to me that I painted for you, especially because when you see this Part 6 I post tomorrow, that was one.
Little Tiggers, are you watching? Now it's got to hit home by now. And I'm talking about the Tiggers like it's me and Jody and Ricky and Charlie and Beloved Ghost and I don't know who else. Christine. I'll throw Audrey in there. I'll throw Mama T in there. I'll throw Nicolina in there because she's a lion tigger too now, you know. What are the odds that the trolls are just being mean to him about the masks too? What are the odds that everybody was lying on poor Ernie back then? And before the masks, it was the wrestlers. So was all the wrestlers lying on Ernie? And all the hockey mask people were lying on Ernie? And now all the Predator Hunter people are lying on Ernie? Do you think maybe that it might be Ernie? And people say you have wrestling and screw people, whatever. Say you make hockey masks and screw people, whatever. You cannot say you're rescuing children and expect somebody to say, whatever. It's not going to happen, Ernie. Pick another scam. Pick another scam and move on. Stay the hell away from rescuing anything.
It's yours, and I sell it, and I refund you your money. Everything's done with me and you, okay? I don't want no trouble with you. But on to the rude awakening part. You tell everybody in these groups that, you know, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. I'm in for rude awakening. Well, it ain't exactly worked like that, brother. It really don't, I'm telling you. Because after this is over, if you want to meet me at one of these conventions and you come up to me in the wrong manner and, you know, not professional like, you may be the one in for the rude awakening, brother. I'm telling you. See, here's what's bad about it, Jared King. Jared, these guys don't understand what we can do to them. I mean, that's what's so sad about it. They don't understand the training, the ethics, the honor, the work, the blood, the sweat.
The training, the ethics, the honor, the work. None of these has he had for anything.
The tears we have put in. I know I've got 23 years in this shit, man. And I ain't going to
23 years in hockey masks? When was this again? Somebody do the math for me. 17 would be 2000. So 4 more years. 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. 5 more years. So 95, Ernie? 95? You've been making hockey masks for 23 years? Since 95? Keep your lies believable, bro.
plant no little little come up to me. I don't give a damn if his arm's as big as balloons, looks like Godzilla. I do not give a damn. I don't care. I'd rather fight bigger people because you make a name. You make a name. You know why? Because people expect you to lose against a bigger person. You're expected to lose. So what
I think he just likes getting his ass kicked.
do you have to lose? I'd rather fight a bigger dude any day than I would a smaller dude.
Picture
a smaller
didn't happen.
dude's like a damn hornet. You're going to get burned up. They're going to beat the shit out of you. Odell, I welcome your rude awakening challenge. Now, with that being said, I'm the killer inside. This is all I can do, guys, to defend myself and make these videos.
All he can do is no truer words ever spoken. All he can do is run his mouth. All he can do is run. I bet he got a t-shirt. In fact, he did make t-shirts for the killer inside. I found him later. Before my video of all the t-shirts, I found him later. But he did indeed. No. It was the wrestling shirts that I found later.
Peace.
Okay, let's go see what the comments were. Because I love the comments. This is Horror Master News, people. Go check him out on Facebook. We're going to like the post because that was funny. Horror Master News. Ernie won't be able to reply to you, Scott Garrett. We banned his third most commonly used profile a few minutes ago. His comments may not appear anymore as a result. He'll probably start using this profile next. Appears to be a new one or an old one he started using again. Ernie Kane Holder. What's he say? Actor, CEO, very successful, but haters gonna hate. Hate's gonna hate at Kentucky Law Enforcement Memorial Foundation. Studied haters at Jefferson Community and Technical College. It's just lies all the time. Studied haters. Hey, Ernie, start up a GoFundMe for a Dremel. Gone with the Wind. Horror Mass News. Since it appears Ernie is in the wind, I'm wondering if anyone has a need for a signed part 7. I have one that Ernie made that I want to part with. If anyone is interested, let me know. I have a non-signed part 4. Carlos Cruz says, why should we trust you? He's your friend. Joshua said, I don't think he has Facebook anymore. I never bought anything from Ernie, though, because when I got here, he was already getting behind in his orders and causing trouble, it seemed. Carlos said, waiting 3 to 4 years since 2014. He's been waiting 3 years since 2014. Carlos said, going to PayPal to file a report, also going to the bank for fraudulent withdrawals. Daniel said, I've tried sticking up for him in the past, but I've been beyond done with him for a while. He screwed me out of 120. Probably can't get it back. Yes, it would be cheaper than I paid. If anyone wants if anybody wants, I think that's S series, I could post some shots later. Richard said his Facebook is apparently back up. Ernie says, no one screwed any of you out of anything. I'm making good on orders, bottom line. Also, I have a big announcement. Could be about the movie. Always next big adventure, right? Horror Mass News says, by the way, someone buy this and I will pay you a free mask. I need a new Dremel. That's why somebody said it started a GoFundMe for it. Dude has sold masks for it hasn't got paid that people haven't got for 3 to 4 years. Making a lot of money, and he can't afford a Dremel. Scott said, what happened to that fast stack of cash he just flashed? He's had so many accounts and sold under so many names. He's such an asshat. 2 reasons you're totally full of shit and a pathological liar. 1, I never heard of you until after I started making masks, and then you approached me to be a part of my group. 2, I don't do any videos, moron. I took the name Killer Hawks after I searched and found no one using it. Apparently, he sold under a few names and was going as Killer Inside, but now his vids start with him as a Killer Hawk Studios and ends with Killer Inside. Oh, plus supposedly he transferred the name to another, but also using it again. Someone is in need of some prescription medication. Just like with the Predator Hunters, Operation Rescue Our Children, Infringed, the official Shell Project, the Shell Project. This guy is just some kind of nut job. Oh, he's Killer Jock's. He's Killer Jock Studio again, huh? What a joke. What's this say? Ernie Shell videos, Ernie Shell fights, Ernie Shell highlights, Ernie Shell interviews, Ernie Shell news, Ernie Shell photos, Ernie Shell gifts. Lots of experience and a major badass here. Wins 0, losses 0, draws 0. This dude would try to sell water to a well. This was 5 years ago, folks. This is before Benny. This was before the trolls. Ernie Shell Archives. This next show I'm doing is
Oh Lord, going crazy.
breaking
Everybody's
records.
here and there messaging.
This was from July of 2017. This next show I'm doing is breaking records, guys.
I worked on hockey mask. I'm telling you, the last 2 days, I say I probably got at least 29 hours in 2 days, and I'm telling you, golly, just drilling them out and getting them all prepped up, getting all these orders out. And guys,
Always excuses, 0 results.
I intend on completing my orders. I mean, that never was a problem. I'm intending on completing them. Now, as far as the show goes, it's going to break records. This next show I'm doing is breaking records already. I mean, it's catching national attention. Everything's going great.
I think this is supposed to be horror at the Plex.
Been working. Until next time, kill our side. Peace.
Let's see the comments. He's talking about horror at the Plex. Yes. Jeremy Hall says, breaking records my ass. Show, is he talking about horror at the Plex? It broke records, all right. That was when he took the Dr. Syed's money, the $10,000, to do this show, and he ended up buying the Lexus and talking shit. Now, there's one that I guess Ernie did do. Disturbed Horrors Creation. Met with Ernie Shell today, and he did a review on my 618.
This is awesome work. I mean, the detail, the way you done the coloring, the chevron, everything's perfect on this mask. I mean, you got to see him if you want a part 6. I'm serious about that. And he's got a part 8 here. Awesome looking color. I love the color in this. I think it's only maybe a second or third part 8. Real good.
Now, see here, we have a badge. And that means he's working somewhere. So when he puts it on his resume, I should be able to find it, right? I can't verify anything. Let's see.
Material they used in the part 3 and probably the 4 actually masked too. As you can see, you can.
What a horror this has been for me. I want to thank Terry Ballard, brother. You have not been showing the respect you deserve. Without you, there would be no hockey mask on Friday the 13th.
And it's the exact same kind. This is a very rare material. It's very durable. It's the actual stuff they use. And I credit this to Mr. Terry Ballard. I appreciate everything.
Goodness, Ernie. Let me see. Horror Mass News, Ernie Shell. We did that one. 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 That's the one where he was in the car that he stole. What's this say? Now let's just go to... Come on, you dumb thing. Oh, here, maybe this is it. Oh, yeah, this is it. Did you watch this one? I think we did. I think we did. Let's just go to Horror Mass News, because I know there was more. That one right there. And then when you go to the group, search Ernie Shell. This is funny. Now, I think this is Tiffany, his ex-girlfriend's, I think it might be a brother, but it's his YouTube. This is under fair use, criticism and commenting and education. Dude, we're showing how not to be a dumbass like Ernie.
Thriller outside here.
He's doing a parody of Return of the Thriller. It's Tankersley FX. And Tiffany Tankersley was his ex-girlfriend. So I don't know who this guy is, but he must be related.
Popular demand. Now I'm the thriller outside. I was just watching my favorite movie.
Ernie goes to
I
jail.
just got out of the hospital. I'm sick. You know, after a hard day.
You know, what's that? What's that? Just got out of the hospital. He's sick. Let's start over. When he was going to jail, he got out of the hospital. He was sick. This was in 2017.
Hey, y'all. Thriller outside here, backed by popular demand. Now I'm the thriller outside. I was just watching my favorite movie. I just got out of the hospital. I'm sick. You know, after a hard day referring myself in the third person and not paying wrestlers, I like to relax with a frosted cold Pabst Blue Ribbon. What does a man with a 1-inch penis have for breakfast? They say every man's got a destiny. Give up? This morning I had baby food and therapy. They say you're supposed to turn the other cheek. I was just trying out a brand spanking new space-age revolutionary state-of-the-art Crayola technique on my newest hobby. Well, I've run out of cheeks. I turned my ass cheeks. I got nothing left to turn. You know, some folks say I'm a scam artist and that I'm a sleazy, shady businessman. Maybe I'll spread my ass cheeks for DDPs, but I ain't no good and bad, and that I'm batshit crazy. But I'm here to tell you, ain't none of it true. Woo! Who's dead? Who's dead? Who's dead? It's all a lie. They say every man's got himself a calling. They say every man. Oh, shit. Oh. I ain't selling hops on Facebook no more. I'm quitting the business. Go on, get the hell out of here now. Wait, come on back. I'm sick. Come join my new group I just started. Horror mask makers and fakers. I'm waiting on King Hunter to call me back. I'm so rich. I sell 62 hawks a week to noobs that don't know no better. I got me about 6 different Facebook profiles. I like to try and confuse folks in case they try to Google my name. Hey, let's come on down here, fat boy. I'll fight you. Let's go. I'll fight you with one hand duct tape behind my back. JC Wild, I'm going to undercut you. I'm going to get into your business. I'm going to take all your business. I'm going to put you out of business. I might even start making latex condoms. I'm going to put Durex, Lifestyles, and Trojan out of business. I'll fight you with my eyes closed. Y'all want to win a 55-inch TV? Woo! I'm Lars Ted! Now I want to introduce y'all to somebody very special. Now, it ain't no hooker that I pay $20 to be in this video. It's my girlfriend, Tool. All right, now I want to introduce y'all to Tool, the Thriller Outside's old lady. A buddy of mine came up with that because I ain't clever enough to think of nothing like that. Now look at the detail in that mask. There's a sweet custom job right there. I have trained Tool. She's taken over the business for me. I have meticulously overseen every aspect of the production of this mask. All right, y'all. Till next time. Thriller Outside. Standing inside. Peace.
Y'all go over there, watch that video, give it a like. Let's see what's next. Get back to there. Horror Mass News. Ernie Shell, 2013. We watched that one. Stock much, Ernie Shell. Thank you to the page followers that forward these to us. These Twitter posts were made by Ernie regarding the now defunct Friday the 13th sequel. Ernie Shell, you had the new Friday movie. You had a chance to make a great film, but once again canceled. Brad, take a look at this hockey mask. Let the killer inside make the next mask. Yeah, that's not very dumb. Ernie Shell Archives. Have we heard this? Oh, yeah, the video he was making breaking records. Okay, guys, who would be interested in a raffle? Oh, this here, no. Okay, guys, who would be interested in a raffle for a mask that has already been painted? I plan on recreating the Friday mask I did for the game. There would be only 30 spots, and each spot would be $10 paid through PayPal. The first mask will be the Jason Takes Manhattan game version mask. It's because I'm currently working on another. I also want to add that all new orders on masks will come with a cash on delivery. And somebody said, don't waste your money. Ernie Shell is notorious for taking payments as friends and family through PayPal to avoid claims. If you send this guy money by that method, you may as well kiss it goodbye. P.S. We heard Ernie is looking for a job. Here we are, another raffle scheme. If anyone involved in law enforcement is following this page, please be sure to take note of this. A recent post made by Ernie Shell. This isn't the first threat post made by Ernie that we have been forwarded. Ernie has a long documented history of harassment. Many police reports have been made on Ernie over the years with not following through by law enforcement. If you don't take this man seriously, please Google Ernie's brother, Shelby Shell. Quite an interesting family history. Ernie says, example, if I say I'm going to pull the trigger, you bet your ass I want to do it. Time tells all, my friend. I was going to beat Brandon into a bloody pulp. That will happen. I stated I was going to beat Brandon into a bloody pulp. That will happen. I also said on Tim's tombstone con will be written, bet your ass that will happen. I'm not one of these keyboard warriors you see in your sausage fest groups you're in, where you guys come together and talk about which person is going to go down or this, that one, then this one and that one and when. I could care less about these groups. But when you have tons of people all of a sudden showing, I don't know what the rest of it is. I thought Ernie was a terrible name, but Shelby Shell. Shorthand would be Shell. Really mind-blowing. Brandon said, I'm not one to go looking for a fight, but I've been in the same room with him twice this year. Both times, I only saw the back of that damn jersey he wears everywhere he goes as he's speed walking in the opposite direction. John said, I hate scammers. Scott said, twat. See, he was a Twitter twat back then. Justice said, rather than address the fact that he's ripped people off, he wants to fight someone that he's blaming for the hate he has. And yeah, I bet he hates getting caught in his lies and having the typed word posted for all to see. Don't be running his scam for potential victims. Don't be ruining his scam for potential victims. Someone set up a legit fight with this guy. I'm sure one of many who would gladly get in the ring with him. Right here. Don't be ruining his scam for potential victims. He has been a scam after scam after scam since way back here, 2000s. 2011s, 10, and now he's doing the same scam, only saying he rescues his children. He has not rescued any more children than he's made hockey masks. Joe said, Ernie Shell is a fucking piece of shit who needs to be in jail for all the shit he's pulled. He's a cancer to society, and he's been more than and that's being more than complimentary to him. 5 years ago, folks. Do you see that, FY? That's 5 years ago. Now, what are the odds, folks? What are the odds that people were calling Ernie a scammer back then? Ernie Shell makes a special appearance with former bounty hunter Bama on the Griff Revealed YouTube channel. One great point was made here. We've been saying it over a decade now. Ernie is a disease and a virus, and we sure hope the vaccine is coming. It's long overdue. Let's see how long this is. Griff, this is used in fair use for commentating and review and education.
Ghost, I'm not no mythical being either. I'm just a normal man.
Oh, great.
I ain't scared shit goes on in the dark.
I'll just use this for reference because I ain't gonna watch 2 hours of it. But it's on It Matters page. That's his wife's, and it's titled "What Happened to Red Riding Hood," and this was a year ago. Ain't nobody got time to watch that 2 hours. And December 2021. Oh shit, never gets old. Ernie, you're nothing but a clown, man. A legend in your own mind. Too bad many weak-minded individuals have no sense but to buy into your bullshit. We saw through you from the beginning. You're going down, ass clown. Only a matter of time till you're going to join your brother in prison, chief. This was December 29th, 2021. This was before Summer Wells. This was before the van. Let's see what he's running his mouth about this. Oh, that's Jimbo. Oh, yeah. This is the one where Ernie was talking shit on Jimbo, and Jimbo made the post. October 2017. Here's an example of the outstanding sarcasm service you will receive when ordering from Ernie Shell. Ernie made this post today in case he has you blocked. Ernie says, I gotta go up here. Today, I start back on what I know best. That's making masks and working as a fugitive recovery agent. No more fast anything for me. Trust me, I have learned my lesson. No more shows, no more MMA events, no more special guests, no more anything that is too good to be true. Now, with that being said, time to start on these last orders and make right on what I promise. That was how many years ago? 2017. Right. He just went from scamming shows and MMA events and all that to scamming. Said he's a predator hunter because he's moving on up, folks. What better? Now, he had to produce the hockey mask, right? But all of a sudden, he found a grift where he didn't have to produce shit. He didn't have to produce rescue children. And y'all throw money at him for it. Someone said, I hope so. Connor said, still waiting. James said, like my part 9. Mark said, sorry, there's no excuses. True colors. Scott said, 2015. Brian said, no more MMA. Scott said, Ernie, I'm not trying to be a smartass over here, but the majority of people with outstanding orders have been waiting 2 to 3 years for their pieces. I've lost count of the posts proclaiming the same thing about finishing outstanding orders, but oddly enough, never seen customer post about receiving masks. Funny how that works. The time for action is now. I think the majority of us have come to terms with the fact that we got fucked out of our hard-earned money for our product. So prove us wrong and finish the outstanding orders. He never did. You would be just as frustrated if the shoe was on the other foot. Just my 2 cents. Bill said, a man is as good as his word. Amen. Connor said, I opened a case against him today on PayPal. Fuck this scammer. I don't know how y'all have had the patience you do. Ernie Shell said, fuck you too. Connor said, it's been months of I'm shipping this day, I'm shipping that day, then no response. Then I'm shipping Tuesday, then no response. Ernie Shell, I just started back working on this stuff today. Just wait and watch. They never did. Ernie said, I said I was going to make good, and I meant that. So fuck you, Connor. Connor said, I hope so. I'll bet you he didn't even get it. I'll bet you he didn't get it. Mark said, thanks, Ernie Shell. The boy loves it. It's a mask not done. Kim says, that doesn't look like Ernie's work. Mark said, one of his students did this, but he gave it to my boy. Ernie said, yes, sir. That mask means a lot, but I know it's in good hands now. Mark said, what is it about everyone these days that makes them haters? They didn't get their masks, Mark. I would guarantee, almost probably bet that Mark is a fake profile. Ryan said, I got mine pretty quick from order date. More Ernie talking to himself, I'm sure. Scott said, you got pretty lucky, Ryan. I paid for part 7 and a part 5 in November 2015 and haven't received my mask. Some people are longer than me. Ernie said, yes, you will receive your mask. Ryan said, man, I hate to hear that. I've only dealt with Ernie once, but my experience was good. Scott said, like I said, lucky you. Wish I had the same experience. I hope Ernie actually comes through this time. He will, Scott. He didn't, Scott. Scott said, I'll make an unboxing video. Then we'll go down here. James said, okay, well, I'd like to see some proof regarding mine. A year is long enough, man. Ernie said, I've already showed your mask in progress already. James said, how long ago, though? I'm not trying to give you a hard time, especially with what you have going on right now. But come on, dude, I'm patient enough. Ernie said, I haven't worked on anything. I haven't had all the time now that I'm free from the event had all my time. Now I'm free from that. My time is going to the rest of the mask. James said, an event for the whole year. Ernie said, 7 months. I'm getting these masks out of the way so I can nail the Savannah mask and other projects I'm being contracted to do. Contracted, right? James said, but you only recently started promoting it. I'm just saying, a year's long enough. I haven't been hounding you at all, no matter how much I should have been. Ernie said, I promise. I promote the show 7 months, but now it's all in the past and you will get your mask. James said, I haven't seen any promoting of it until recently on your page, maybe a month before the show. Ernie said, I have to buy some matte and satin clear tomorrow. I'll be able to seal paint. Carla says, I'll believe it when I get it. Yep. This is Horror Mask News. Ernie Shell, know things aren't going to go well when the group you created turns on you. You, Ernie Shell, know things aren't going too well when the group you created turns on you by changing the group title. Horror Mask News says, yeah, we may be off. His other profile was made again. Admin was proved. Let's see what else we got here. What are the odds, though, Ernie? What are the odds that everybody's against you? Ernie Shell up to his old tricks. Amy, this man, Ernie Shell, this was in 2018. This man, Ernie Shell, says he works for Homeland Security, but thinks it's okay to threaten someone's life. This started when he put his nose into my brother and his ex-girlfriend's affairs. He jumped right in and went full force with my brother, riding by my brother's house, trying to intimidate him. This is not right, and something needs to be done about this. If he says he works for the United States government, then we do not need someone like this to represent us. He is fueled by personal anger, and he doesn't need to be in any kind of authority position. Ernie said, let's go. And whoever wrote this said, fuck you, big boy, let's do it. Ernie said, you will never see your daughter again. You're going to the grave. And somebody said, you should have never brought my daughter into it, motherfucker. You will go with me, punk. And Ernie said, many have tried. Maybe Jimbo and Kemper can weigh in on this. Ernie said, bust my window out. You just signed your death certificate. Somebody said, tell her to stay away from me then. Ernie said, you're a dead man. And someone said, so you're sending death threats, laughing my ass off? And Ernie said, it's a promise. Somebody said, we can play that. And Ernie said, let's go. Be on the lookout. Ernie Shell is aggressively seeking customers who aren't aware of his reputation. We found this post in a group not affiliated with the Horror Mask community. Ernie Shell says, in affiliated marketing. Hello there. This was in 2017. Hello there. The last 7 years, I have been making and painting hockey masks to supplement income and have found it very successful. To be honest, I don't know any other job that can supplement and generate income like making these type of masks. You can easily make anywhere between $150 and $300 a day, and there have been times in the past that I made a living off of making masks. You can be your own boss and take those vacations that you do deserve, all by thinking outside the box. No more living paycheck to paycheck. I had a student who paid it part-time, and the first year generated over $16,000 clear money. In 2013, I made over $68,000 while I worked 2 other part-time jobs. I offer classes on making painting the mask, starting, prepping, troubleshooting. I offer the trade secrets of making your mask the very best. I also give you my personal phone number so that I can walk you step by step through the process. Once you start with your own mask, you can instantly become addicted. Now you might say, what are the catches? The only catch, same as in life, when you start succeeding, you will always have haters. But that's a good thing because you know you're doing something great when you have haters. I'm in the process of making a group and a chat room messenger for people who choose to take my hockey mask classes. The only members that will be in the group are people who take the class. I have upcoming Friday the 13th projects that are, oh man. This is just insane. Ernie Shell, here are the last 7 years I've been making and painting hockey masks to supplement my income. Ernie Shell receives $10,000. We read that. Tim Jones, former acquaintance of Ernie Shell of F14 Hockey Mask Studio, is now recasting a Beyond Disgusting Studio Part 9. I don't know what that is. The moment Eric Roberts realized Ernie Shell wasn't going to pay him. Oh, this was
might come down and see it for yourself. As I said earlier,
Please don't do that.
Eric Roberts.
Please don't do that.
If you want to meet him,
We just had an accident.
okay. I'm not gonna. As you can tell, we're having a lot of fun here at the Knott County Sportsplex. We're still going to walk through a little bit. I'm trying to give you guys just a little preview so you might come down and see it for yourself. As Second earlier.
Please don't do that.
Eric Roberts.
Please don't do that.
If you want it.
Okay, I don't know what that was all about. Oh, there's the dildos in the box, though. Man, on meth. Old meth head Ernie at it again, making threats after coming down. Get some help, please. Let's see how long this is. Oh, yeah, this was... Look how rough he looks here.
Long drive. I'm going to try to get me just sleep and get me something to eat.
This was November 2021. So this is after summer. Dude.
I did all that. Let you hear from people who actually witnesses and stuff. Did I charge you 99 cents? Did I charge you $4.99? Did I charge you shit, did I? Nothing did I charge you all. Nothing. Remember that. Real people. The real, genuine people in this world. Looks like I'm winding down. Then Benny does me that way.
Oh, this was Benny that was fucking with him. Yeah, this is funny.
He sends a message, look like you're winding down. I'm going to solve this case. And I'm going to solve Summer Wells' case, too. Because that's who I am, and that's what I'm about.
He was going to solve Brian Laundrie's first. That's what he's talking about. He's going to solve Brian Laundrie's case, and he's going to solve Summer Wells' case.
And don't do it for me. Do it for you, the people, and the people, the victims. It'll be all right. I'll be good. I've had a lot more worse than this. Oh, God. Benny, don't message me right now because I swear to God, I'll drive fucking plumb. After I do this, I'll drive plumb to Texas. I'll jerk your little sorry ass out and I'll beat you to a fucking inch of your life.
Okay, he's telling Benny to don't message him. Here in a second. Listen to the dings.
I swear to God, I will. Don't fucking message me again. I'll break you. I'll reach down into your fucking soul and tear your ribs plumb out one by one. I'll break your fucking collarbone. I'll snap your damn ribs with my bare hands. Don't fucking message me again. Don't fucking message me again.
Wait for it.
Don't do it, boy. I'll jerk your goddamn eyeballs out your fucking head. Don't message me again.
Wait for it.
Don't do it. Don't. Oh, I know goddamn Don Wells told you shit about fucking Summer Wells. I know good damn well. Don't fucking message me again. Don't call me. Don't message me. I'll break you to fucking half. Don't message me, Benny. Because I'll run through you and your goddamn law. I'll run through every one of you motherfuckers. I'll hurt you bad. Don't fucking message me again. It's a fact. Don't do it. Don't message me. It's not a threat. Don't message me. Do not fucking message me again. I don't want nothing to do with your sorry ass. You don't care about submission kids. You see that? You don't care a bit about them. That's Benny Lindsay right there. He don't give a damn about them. He don't give a shit. He don't care. All he cares about is making his money.
Ernie, you bring it on yourself, dude. You bring it on yourself. Okay, more. Here we go. October 28th. Nice crop job on the image, Ernie Shell. Thanks to the anonymous submitter who forwarded it to us. Link to the reverse image search can be found in the comments. What? A reverse image search? Kind of like the pig? Kind of like the pig? Ernie Shell, 37 minutes ago in 2017. Hockey mask tutorial class is open. I have 4 great openings if you ever want to paint masks. Get up with me ASAP. I plan on making videos of a few orders I have left to share the quality in these masks. Kind of taking 2 birds out with one stone. This is an awesome way of earning extra income, and anyone can do it. Just don't put too much on yourself. Remember, I'm only taking in 4 at the moment. The photo is 4 years ago, around September 20th, Halloween orders. This was before I took 179 orders in a span of 2 weeks. So the fool is saying that he took this photo 4 years ago. He says it. This photo is around 4 years ago. Wait a minute. Photo is 4 years ago, around September 20th, 29th, Halloween orders. Now, he's not saying that he took this photo. He's just saying this photo was from 4 years ago, around September 22nd. And it was before he took 179 orders in a span of 2 weeks. So technically, if he's ever called into court, he's right. This was a photo taken by somebody 4 years ago, and it was before he took in the 179 orders in a span of 2 weeks. Do you see the manipulation? Do you see how, if you don't, you've got to look at every little word Ernie Shell says, because this is what he does. And then you look down here, there's the stock image. Ernie, purse. Do you carry your purse? Google image results. And you can do that. If you right click on a photo and it'll say Google image search, you can search the image and see if it comes up anywhere. That's what Benny did with little pigs. Remember the Arkansas piggies? Y'all don't believe me. Do it yourself. Go look at that piggy that Ernie showed. Take a screenshot of it. Hit right click, and then image search. But this is how Ernie gets away with this shit, because a scammer knows the right way to do it. This tells you right here he's a con, just by the way he worded this. Okay. December 7th, 2019. We got creative and titled this, Living in Your Truck Makes You a Pussy.
Groups say things and they do things, and I'm not aware of it, and I have 100 messages of people, this and that, showing me screenshots. I mean, seriously, guys. Just the admins of each one of these groups get together and talk about it. And put a post up there. That's all you got to do is put a post, pin it to your wall, whatever. If you're going to talk about somebody, at least talk about people that's in the group that can actually defend themselves. Because that's like preying on the weak. You're preying on people that can't do nothing and defend themselves. I mean, only way
how many times have I been blocked in his group?
I can defend myself is with the videos. I'm just going to tell you guys, I'm not one to back down from this stuff. I never have. Because I set what's called goals in my life. Goals. And here's an example. When I was fighting, they said, you'll never be champion. I said, okay. But I put that goal in my head, and I put that goal in my heart. The most important thing, the heart. And I set that out, and I said, I'm going to do this. I trained my ass off 8-9 hours a day, every day. I trained hard. I won the championship. They said you'll never defeat.
I'm going to have to see proof of that. The championship of what? The championship of what, Ernie? I'm going to need to see proof of that. Kipper, Jimbo, anybody listen? Do you have any proof of him being champion of anything?
And you'll never defend it. You'll never defend it and come out on top. You won't do it. Another goal was set. I did that. It's like, well, you'll never do it again. You can't do it 3 times. You ain't going to do that. I did it again.
Oh, so he's 3-time Championship piece of shit? Championship what, Ernie? We're going to need details. That's my advice if you're going to keep messing with Ernie. If you're going to keep believing Ernie, you're going to have to narrow him down on semantics and words and everything, because he's saying right now he's a champion. He never did say champion of what, right? It could have been champion of Little League Baseball. It could have been champion piece of shit. It could have been champion, ripping somebody off. But he puts it with fighting. So you think he was champion of fighting. But I'm going to need proof of anything, champion Ernie, please.
I'm doing it. And then when I finally lost my title, when I finally lost the championship, I went on to something else. That's what you have to do in life. You have to win. And when you win and win and win, and then when you lose, and you don't think, your heart, it takes a big chunk away from you, your heart. But this is different. This is different. I set these goals. It's what I want you to know. I set these goals on what I do.
See there, if you figure you screwed yourself up. I win and win and win, and then when I lost, now what a pussy would say is I quit. And he's like, oh shit, I won, then I lost. And he was going to say that I moved on to something else. But he knew he couldn't say that because that's what a pussy would do. So he just redirects the subject.
My next goal, I thought would be up here, when really it's down here. Because the uphill climb is not there. It's not an uphill climb. It's an even playing field. And the bad thing about it is, for the other company,
What the hell?
they're on my turf. See, for years now, I have argued, and I mean, we've knocked down drag out over haters. But just a few days ago,
Over people not getting paid for their masks, dumbass.
I come to realize who the real hater really was.
Who?
JDF, I've not forgot about you. I've not forgot about how you ruined my life.
JDF is the Bitty Keys. JDF ruined his life. Bitty Keys ruined his life. Jimbo ruined his life.
I've not forgot about how I lost my home, how I lost my earnings, how I lost my job, how I lost just my whole life over you. I've not forgot about that.
Have we not heard? Now, see, keep in mind, if I'd have known I was going to do this today, this is spur of the moment. But had I known I was going to do this, we would go next to the video where he blames Ernie for ruining his life. He blames Jim. He blames he blames Jimbo for ruining his life. He blames Benny for ruining his life. I don't know if he's blamed Edith, stop. I don't know if he's blamed Rap for ruining his life. But here, 2017, someone else ruined his life.
And I will never forget about it.